There we go, we are now live. Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. This one being the most weird one of them all. We're gonna be doing something quite new, something tutorial-esque. Tonight we're gonna be doing a short stream, talking about how to multi-stream, how to do stuff basically and all that. We might turn this into a video, not necessarily like a stream VOD. I might do some editing and turn it into its own video so that people can have the short version of it. So today we are going to be doing the behind the stream Q&A. So if anyone has any questions, today is the day to ask. Oh boy, I kind of hit the button. I was like, I wasn't ready. I started streaming, but I wasn't ready. Am I done? Oh, there's an ad break on Twitch. That's lovely. Love to have it. Anyways, anywho's. Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. It is happy end of the week, basically. Just Friday. That means today is the final stream, unless we have something else in mind later Saturday, a surprise stream or whatnot. But for today will be the last stream. Hey, Patman, welcome in. Why is the chat not appearing? I need questions answered, and I need them now. Why do you do this to me? Patman, can you write again? I just restarted the thing. I just did the thing, just write down testing or whatever and see if it appears on. Oh, there it is. Cool, lovely, thank you. Oh, sometimes I don't know why that happens. So don't worry about it. By the by, oh, where do we start? I guess one of the best options is to start on, I guess we should start from the basics, right? Like, today we're basically going to be talking how to multi-stream, but I'm going to show you the way I do it, and the way I'll probably be doing it in the very near future, maybe next week. Yes, near future means next week. So, should we head over right now, or should I wait for a little bit more? I could create anticipation by just standing here and making everyone wait, or I can just go in now. I'll go in now, whatever. Anyways, let's go to the streaming side of things. Where's my thingy thing? Aha, there we go, there it is, awesome. Let me just close this real quick. There we go, awesome. So, streaming. Lovely. You guys can't see anything. I know. It's all part of the plan. Don't worry about it. Give me 1 second. First of all, get some music in here. Love it, love it. Dog, I will not open the door for you. That is your problem now. What I'm looking for is for Streamlabs. There we go. Awesome. So, we're gonna be talking about a few options we have available. I will be saying which ones are free, which ones are paid to use, and which ones are easier, which ones are more complicated. And by complicated, I mean not at all. They do need a little bit more of input to set up, but they are very, very, very much useful. The first thing is, of course, if we're going to be talking about streaming to multiple platforms, the one I use basically, oh, Inception. The one I use is Restream. Oh no, it's happening again. Oh, get out of that. But anyways, Restream. This is the one. Oh no, Inception, do it. Do the thing. But anyways, Restream. I highly recommend you search it up. I don't want to show it constantly because or else we're gonna have that issue happening constantly. But Restream is one, I use a mix between two of the platforms. I use both Streamlabs and Restream, which is this horror right here. Oh god, it just gets worse. Another Zelax, come on, another one, another one. Let there be more. Come on, keep them coming. Is that the delay thing? The 2-second delay? Yeah, it has like a 2-second delay on the thing and whatnot. But anyways, yes, Streamlabs. It allows you to, for free, Patman, move to the side, thank you. For free, it allows you to multi-stream to 2 different platforms. And I have a very interesting way to set it up. First of all, let's go to OBS. Let's go to OBS. Because OBS has some very interesting options that we need to... Why is it capturing that screen? You fool, that is the lo-fi stuff. Why did it do the... Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna move you over here, Patman. Yeah, that's awesome. What did I move? That is the wrong thing to move. You guys... There we go. I'm gonna move you guys over here. Oh, you won't be able to see anything. But anyways, on OBS, not necessarily you have to like have Restream. Of course, you do have to log into Restream, set up all the channels and all that stuff, like which ones you're going to be using and whatnot. My dog is scratching at the door, but I won't let him out. So first things first, you do have here on OBS your different docs per se, right? What I do highly recommend, if we go to our settings, I don't think you can see them. Yes, you can. Awesome. Right here, you go to your streaming settings, and right here on services, which I cannot show because it doesn't, I'm already streaming, so I can't show you. Once you enter this little thing, which once again, it's in files, settings, and you can just go all the way to your streaming stuff. And here is where you find your options. It'll take you to like, either it being, what's it face? Restream, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Instagram, blah, 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 blah. All the options you can use. Customs, RTMPs or whatnot. So once you go in there, it'll give you, oh, log into the Restream IO thing, which, by the way, if you don't know what it is, it's this page over here. The loopy loop one, where you can actually just, you don't even have to use like OBS for this. You can actually do the Restream thing. The only problem is, of course, it's gonna have like a watermark, as you see right there, right? Has a little watermarker. But since I'm doing from OBS, I don't really have a watermark, right? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna open the door for the dog because he's gonna keep scratching. There we go. Ah, lovely, peaceful privacy. Anyways, the thing with, you can either do it from Restream or you can do it on OBS by integrating Restream. I do it with OBS, by the way I showed, by the form of way that I did show you before. The cool thing about it is when you are preparing stuff on OBS, right? If you go to your docs and you have all your different things, your this is the other one we're going to be talking about, but this is for later. We have our chat, which is this box right over here. This is where I basically look at you guys, right? This is how I see you guys chatting to me. It has a little bit of a delay, but it works. It's more than enough. Besides that, on the docs area, there is the Restream channels and the stream information. These docs right here, these little dudes, will appear if you're using the Restream option, right? If anyone is joining in late, I will repeat myself, of course. Any questions that anyone has, I will answer. But for the meantime, I will continue as I am doing. Here is where all the magic happens when I have to like multi-stream or multicast, however you guys call it. However it's called, I don't know. I just call it multi-streaming. So from here, you add what channels you want. Of course, I can only have 2 out of 2 because this is the free option. No need for paying and whatnot, right? This is where you can change the titles of your stream or literally just do it from over here. Right? I can edit stuff from each of them. This is the YouTube one. I tend to just edit the stuff on YouTube directly. But yeah, you can do it from here as well. Oh, you can also, of course, hate when that happens. You can also just make it a thing, like you can put it up here, you can put it over there, you can put it over here, and just keep it up. But I only keep the chat open. I don't like this little... That's why I don't like this guy. You sir, are going to be annoying. Okay, so this one I don't really keep up I like to keep my stuff as clear as possible, right? So with this one, you can just update stuff here on YouTube, update the ones on on Twitch stream and all that stuff, right? What I like to do is I like to keep the main one. For me, it's the YouTube one, but you can move them here, like right there, however you want, right? Here's where you turn them off and on if you want to only stream on one platform, because, oh no, I don't want to stream on here anymore, right? But anyways, that's where I set everything up before we go live. And that's basically about it. From the chat integration, we'll get into that very soon. Here on this panel, this is where I only, this is where I get to see chat. You guys can't see anything from there, but I can see it. If you want to integrate your chat, that is something different. From here, I can this is how I talk only to one thing. I'll talk to Twitch. I can talk to YouTube like, I don't know, hi YouTube. And that message only goes to YouTube, which is the little red symbol there, right? But on this one, I can say, hi Twitch, and it'll go to Twitch, right? But besides that, if you hit just restream, well, it goes to both. Very useful. I like to keep it on both. That way everyone can see it. From here, don't worry, mines are in Spanish because of course I live in Spain, so you know there's a lot of options that are just different. But from here you can design the chat, the way the letters appear and all that stuff. Anything else that I want to change there? I think not. Here, this is the very basics setup. But if you want to see the Twitch stream and all those things that I've been typing here, these little things, you want to have it live stream and all that stuff, then we're gonna have to do a little bit something different, because I'm explaining how I do. I use many methods. Here's the other thing I do. Over here on Streamlabs, which also has a multi-streaming option, but it's paid. You're gonna have to pay for that one. So far we've only talked about the way that you can multi-stream to just 2 platforms for free. I'll be showing the other option in just a second. The other option is less simple, but it has more input for you to do, and it's a little bit more advanced in the way you can tweak stuff here and there. But anyways, here in Streamlabs, you just create your account, blah blah blah, customize everything. This is CloudBot. This is where I have everything set up, right? I'll be joining in a bit. No worries, Greens. Take your time. So here on Streamlabs, you can have many widgets. Widgets are the things that you can use, like this thing, the follow counter, right? The follow counter is one of Streamlabs widgets. You can customize them however you want, or buy or download anything of the ones they have over there. This site has a lot of free options that you can do. I have to do a hot teacher voice, so you have to do pay attention. Jelly, I don't have a hot teacher voice. There's no way I can do that. If I did, I would not do it anyways. This is one of the bots that I use. This is the one that for the redeem system. You remember the one that on Twitch I don't have the point system up on Twitch because it doesn't work? Coward. I don't know what a hot teacher, what would be considered a hot teacher voice? Elaborate. Come on. Come on, smarty pants. What is a hot teacher voice? Because that, I think it's it depends on the person what they find. Maybe they find a very high pitched voice, huh? Dr. Stein. Do you mean the dub version? Oh no, I don't remember what the dub version is. Oh, I don't remember what it is. I remember the Japanese one, kind of, and not even that anymore. It's been so long since I've seen Soul Eater. But yes, this is CloudBot. He's one of the widgets from Streamlabs, and this is the one that does the point system that I like, right? He has the basic commands like the shout out, show the levels, redeems, lurk, hug, Discord, show the Discord server, the cyber points, and all that stuff, right? I gotta binge it at some point, but yes, I'm listening, teacher. Yes, daddy. I don't remember. I really don't remember what Stein's voice is. I kind of forgot. But anyways, besides that, Streambot, we calling you dad? No, shut up. Ship Daddy is no longer here. We don't play Lethal Company anymore. Well, not at this moment. You started. No, shut up. I never said call me daddy. I said yes, daddy. Fucking. But yes, I'm getting sidetracked, damn it. The CloudBot, activate CloudBot. Yes, it works on both of the platforms you are currently active on, like Twitch and YouTube. Curb your ADHD, I know, right? Besides the mod tool, the typical like caps locks and all those things, like this guy basically, the bot helps you mod stuff. It's like Seribot, but less effective, I guess. Because it's not as smart as Seribot. CloudBot is a little bit more, I don't know, more trial and error. You can put it on minimum, medium, and maximum security, so he just protects all of these things, right? His algo protection, emote protection, paragraph words, blah, 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 blah. The modules is for the heist minigames, the gamble minigames, media share, shoutouts, all of these things, right? The commands are the ones that you make up, or you can use the ones that they have already. Timers are the ones when you remember on my streams when a bot just comes in and says, oh hello, Zelax did a song in this particular time of year, you should definitely check it out. Well, you can do these timers, right? Like the sound effects, music, these are the ones I've set up. Besides that, these are the queue, where the quo. This is how you can put stuff like any special redeems that you want to revise and all that, but ignore those for now. The loyalty system, this is what the queue, shut up. This is where the point system is. Remember how you guys have points besides the one on the Twitch ones? This is how I control who has what points. I can give points, take away points, all that juicy stuff. And it works for Twitch and YouTube. So there are Twitch logos, there are YouTube logos. Awesome. And on the store, this is where I have all of the sound effects. Like K. I don't know how to say it, Jelly. Shut up. It made me feel stupid. Q, quo. I don't know. Status quo. Q. I don't know, man. Shut up. But anyways, these are all the sound effects. They will make you choose a random thing. Juan. Is that how it is? I don't know how it is. I don't know which one is when Juan dies. What did I set it up with? What did I set it up with? It was, oh yeah, it was redeem Juan. It was redeem Juan. It's redeem anytime. These use the exclamation quote, so it's exclamation redeem and then space between both of them and then Juan. That is how all of these works. If it's the, I don't know, boo you stink. There you go. Let this be a lesson to you, Juan. You can literally add anything you want, any audio. That's the cool part. You can go to any like movie, any show, anything that sounds anything you like. You can grab it and then just input it here and it'll work. So these are all the redeems I have so far, right? You're gonna have to change that one, I think. It's changed, it's because of YouTube, I had to change how that one is called. So that one is called Nice Glock. I'm helping the lessons by example. Ah, shit, I did it wrong. I did it wrong, Jelly. I did it wrong. It's nice, no space, Glock. I have to remember my nice cock. See, it works. Now, we don't talk about sex. You can talk about guns, though. Yeah, exactly. It's so stupid, man. But yes, we have a bunch of redeems and whatnot. You can also do polls. Remember these things when we were using them? You have polls here. You have betting, but I'm not using that because betting is wrong. You can also manage giveaways and this is where the user management happens. But besides all of that, you can touch upon what is, I'm getting to the chat box, I swear. You can touch upon what is the alert systems, like what you saw right there happen. The alert system is basically how, when people do redeems and all that stuff, right? The chat box, here we go, this feature. This is the one I am using. Yes, Restream has one, but I hate the one that Restream uses. I prefer Streamlabs. That's why I said, when I multi-stream, I use more than one thing. So yes, here you can select like badges to show you want it to which platforms, YouTube and Twitch. So basically the ones I use here. You can show the icons, the extra emotes, blah 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 blah. I can hide the chat bots as well, right? I can hide commands that start with the exclamation. You can use this to mute certain chatters, like, I don't know, I can just say mute Jelly Ghost Virus and then she won't be able to talk. I can ban some words here, custom words. I can blacklist them. Fuck you, it's Jelly, it's all for class and learning. I'm not gonna ban you. Here you can do the chat delays or hide messages, but I like to keep the messages there so that people can see them and whatnot. Being bullied by teacher. Bitch uses me as an example. Jelly, you were there in chat. I had to use you in chat. Here you can control the font size, all that stuff. And when you're done with all of these chats and all that stuff, you're gonna have to like copy this here. Once you click on this thing right there, we have to go all the way to our OBS right over here. Ooh, jump scare, OBS jump scare. And as per usual, you just click here, go to browser setting, and this is where you would name it. You'd call it chat, right? Call it browser. And here is where you would input this code that you click on, right? You can't see it. Remember this code right over here, this thing? This is where what you copy, and over on OBS, right over here, in this window right there, that's where you put chat, right? And once that is done, let's just go to our chat box. Here you go. This is the chat box. This one right here. What I did to it basically is just add a filter. No, I don't have to. See, this is why I like the Streamlabs ones. On Streamlabs, way over here, you can already put a green screen or have it like transparent and whatnot. So it's automatically applied. You don't have to worry about anything. So it's just automatically. You'd probably forget to take me back off, honestly. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it. I'll definitely forget. Not out of spite, no, it's just because I forget stuff. Another awesome like widgets you can use here. Let's head back. If you go to widgets, it shows you all the, remember the wheel thing? So basically, you can use all sorts of things, even the emotes walls over here, the chat boxes, event lists, alert boxes. You have a bunch of stuff, like a lot of them are right here. This place is pretty good for like charities, goals. Here's the follower goal, the one that I have right on top of my head. Remember that one? Yeah, that one's there as well. But yes, so in let's TLDR. Let's do a little quick recap of everything. I know this is just a talking thing, and I do a non-stop talking when I start. There are two options that I mostly use for free multi-streaming. One of them, Restream. Because here I can just use, here, let me just move you guys out of the way. Here, you can connect 2 accounts for free and multi-stream out of both of them. I do that on Twitch and I do that on YouTube. But, if you pay, of course, you can add more. You know, it's fine. Streamlabs also has that, but of course it's only for the paid version of Streamlabs. You can basically do all of this for free, but if you go to multi-stream over here, of course, you need to be professional, and it's only these options that they have right here. It's not any other options that you can use. So, the other options that I will be transitioning to very, very soon, basically next week, is the OBS multi-RTMP. What is that, you say? Well, my friends, that is this. The RTMP is just a thing you do from OBS, and you don't have to use external stuff like Restream or Streamlabs or any of those things, Caster, any of those other websites, which I'm not shitting on. It's just that this one seems more comfortable for me. So if anyone wants this site, just go over here. This is the site that where you can download it from GitHub. Just go down and grab the one that you need. I use Windows, so just click on the installer and whatnot. So this thing right over here. If you use Mac, just go to Mac Universal. If you use Linux or Linux, there it is. Aha. Hey Bella, how you doing? You bro, remember the Anton Blast link I sent you? Did you get Anton? No, I did not get it. I've been very busy. I will get it when I get it, don't worry. I'll get it when I get it. But yes, once you download this, just head on over to OBS, of course. Let me just head over there for real quick. Oh, OBS jump scare. Where do I move you guys so that you guys aren't in jump scare mode? Because you're gonna constantly, you know what? I'm hiding you guys. Yeah, you're gonna be right here in the corner. No one can see you. So once that is installed, just reset OBS and head over to your docs, and you just go to your multiple outputs. Once you get that, this little window will appear. With this little window, you can add custom targets. What are custom targets? Well, basically, you can choose whatever you want. You can choose YouTube, you can use Instagram, you can, whatever platform that does streaming, you can add it right here. Right? And once you add it here, you can customize everything. You have the URL, the stream key, and all that stuff. You can sync up with OBS when you stop. For basically, if I stop streaming, it stops all of my channels, right? Here you can choose the output stuff, all basically from OBS. It's pretty useful. I still don't have it set up because I got this not too long ago, but very soon, practically next week, we're gonna be using this. So cool. You just have to keep in mind that even though you're using that one, remember to have your stream settings, even if it's restream, and then you can even mix the restream options that I showed you and also have the multicast one. But I think just for like making it more stable, just put this on one of your main platforms, either YouTube or Twitch, right? And then you move on to the multi-stream thing, the multiple output one, and there you go. That's basically how to multi-stream. It's pretty simple, not gonna lie. The other option, if you're going to ask me, but Zelax, what if I stream on vertical platforms like TikTok and all that stuff? Well, my friend, do I have a solution for you. Hold on, let me get that for you right now. Hold on. Go over here and let me show you what it is I'm going to be talking about. Can I find it? Can I find it anywhere? Ah, there we go. Atom vertical. Where are you, you motherfucker? There it is. Another free to download option, and very useful is this one. If you ever want to, which I'm also basically next week, I'm gonna have set up vertical streaming, multi-streaming with probably on TikTok and on what's it called? Probably on Twitch and whatnot. We'll see. But here on this link, you can get your vertical streaming thing. I don't have it set up because that requires. I haven't even learned how to set that one up, but with that link right there, you basically have the vertical streaming thing for free. All you have to do is set it up and you'll be able to wait, here's the funny thing. You can also multi-stream to YouTube Shorts. So next week we're gonna be multi-streaming to YouTube Shorts, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Just for testing. Who knows? We might even do it on Instagram and other platforms. Hiccups. Oh, hey, Tux, how you doing? It's been a bit. How are you doing, my friend? Is there anything else that I would need to talk about? Because we've already talked about Restream, we already talked about this. We talked about how to set stuff up on OBS. I wonder. I'm good. Well, I'm fine. Yesterday, I wasn't fine. I'm still not 100% fine today, but we're doing better. We're doing way better. We're doing a little bit of a tutorial session tonight. Not much more to talk about, really. I did say this was going to be a very short stream because it's not much. There's not much to explain. It's very easy to set up. It's just having the OBS option, having the restream thing and all that stuff set up, and it's just hitting the go live button, and there you go. It's very basic. It's very these two options that I gave you, Restream and Streamlabs. These ones are mainly for simplicity's sake, right? A mix between these two. It's free. It's simple. It's balanced. If you want the more in-depth version and how to like have the stuff more under control, well, that is the multiple output. This little window right here that I'm spamming in your face. This one, right? Can I not make it any bigger? Yes, I can. There we go. So that you guys can see it. Is this option, right? And mix it up with the Atom Vertical, which I sent in chat before. Because Atom Vertical allows you to stream on platforms that only stream vertically. Like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, blah, 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 blah. Pretty easy to set up. You just have to like have another scene, because what happens with Atom, I'll give you the long and short of it. Long version, you have to have another, what Atom does, it creates another scenes tab, but it's gonna be called vertical scenes, and it's gonna be right over here. And it's gonna create another source and another audio mixer, and they're gonna be right underneath these options. You just have to set them up the way you want them. It's personal to everyone, but what mine is going to be is I'm going to have the stream cropped out like in a long version, like right over here. The chat is going to be at the top, and down below is probably just going to be like the links and all that stuff to go to the main stream and all that stuff, or more of the content that I make. But yeah, that's basically it. There's not much more to talk about, honestly. I did say it was going to be a very, very, very short stream. This is the YouTube thing. Do I have anything over here that I have to talk about? I think not, right? Yeah, there's nothing. All right, cool. So any questions, class? I have gone very, very fast. This will be on the test. I have... My throat is weird. Shut up, throat. What is wrong with you? Stop complaining. You're fine. You're fine. What are you talking about? Stupid ad break. I mainly wanted to do these tutorials per se. Tutorials, if you can call these tutorials. More of a follow along. I wanted to do these because some of my friends were asking how to do them. I might just do a video edit on how to do this in a more professional way. This is just so the first episode of the behind the streams. So if anyone has like a compilation of questions or a few things here and there that they want to ask, well, that's it. If you want to ask anything like, oh, it didn't work for me, how can I fix this? Well, I'll be here to fix and edit and all that. But yeah, that is basically how I multi-stream. Are there other options? Yes, most of them are paid. Most of them like Streamlabs, not Restream. Streamlabs, most of them are paid for use. Other ones are free to use. And what I do is I just mix them up. So I go from free to free to free to free. Yeah, because I can't pay. If it was just a one-time payment, yes, I would do. Problem is, they're all month subscriptions, so I stick to the free versions for now. But so next week I'm going to be setting up the multiple output dock, and that way I can do it from OBS. No need for external things whatsoever. If you want a video or a stream on doing that, I will do it, but I'm not gonna do it now because I'm already live. If you're live, you can't really set stuff up, right? Not for anything in particular, more like it's just very hard. It doesn't let you. If I go to my settings and I want to change anything on OBS, like the output settings, any of the stream settings, it ain't gonna work, man. It doesn't let you. I can't even change the option once I start. But anyways, here's another thing we can fix up here and there. Oh, hey Amy, welcome in. How you doing? I'm doing a little bit of tutorial on how to set stuff up. But anyways, let's go over to OBS real quick. OBS jump scare. So this is my base of operations for streaming. How about I show you a little bit of the settings I use for how to sound like I sound on stream and whatnot. It may not be the best, but god damn it, does it work. Let's start for maybe output. For output, they have many tabs right here. We'll talk about recording and audio later, but for streaming, What I like to use is the audio, just use the audio encoder that you're supposed to be using. The video encoder should be the one that you have. For me, it's the NVIDIA, blah, 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 blah. For output, for the rescale and output should be disabled. You do not want to rescale stuff. Unless you do, well, just rescale to whatever you want. For bitrate, I have it on constant bitrate so that it's always fluid per se. And I had to dumb it down. I did have it on 6,000 and something, but I had to dumb it down because over on Twitch, let me show you that real quick. Over on Twitch, as you can see right here, I don't know if it's showing Twitch. Is it showing Twitch? Yeah, it is. Over here on Twitch, right? What's it called? What's it called? What was it? Zelax, focus. What were you looking at? Oh yes, the bit rates. Right up here. This thing, bit rates. If you go over 6,000, it starts getting uncontrollable. I don't know why. Twitch just hates higher bit rates than 6,000. So I dumbed it out to 5,800, and it seems to be stable. It's in the green. If you don't, it's gotta go full haywire, and it's gotta be going into the red. And Twitch might disconnect every once in a while, and you don't want that. No, you want your Twitch stream to be as fluid as the YouTube one. So I had to dumb it down a little bit. I can probably put up the bitrate, right? What happens if I like go up higher? I don't want to do that right now because we're live. But maybe we'll test that out some other time, like maybe next week. But besides that, a lot of these options you don't really have to change at all. If you do, it's basically the B frames, put it at 2, adaptive quantization, keep the profile on high, multiple modes, quality. I like the tuning on high, but of course this changes from PC to PC. Well, you're gonna have to basically just test stuff out. For recording though, here's where things change, because I have to like do the, oh yeah, I wanted to go to the videos folder, and I wanted to upload to the, I wanted to be in the format of Matroska, which is just the MKV. NVIDIA, of course, the encoder, the audio, blah, 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 blah. The scaling is turned off, none of those. This is basically when I go to the recording stuff right over here, right? So here we have the intro screen. When I hit the intro screen, that is the intro you guys see when I start streaming. The chatting one is where I'm in my room. Streaming is where I have all of the, all of these things, right? All of these things right over here, these sources and scenes. The podcast one is when me, Jelly, and Cam go on to the podcast. The BRB screen is still a work in progress, unfortunately. I haven't been able to fix it so that it works. And this is the outro screen, right? The green screen is for recording certain stuff, or if I want to do the share the VTuber, the ninja thing that me and Jelly do for sharing the VTuber. But besides that, the keyframe interval, just take a screenshot. It's basically all of these. These are the ones I use for fluid streaming, no problems whatsoever. As for audio, there's not much to change here. The sample rate should always be at 48 kilohertz KHZ. There you go. Channels should be stereo. Microphone auxiliary should always be the one that you're using, so my HyperX Quadcast. Desktop audio, I do not connect or not available. I like to keep that silenced over here because I like to control my sounds for every single thing, right? I control my audio individually. For the video, the base canvas I always keep here. For the output, the same. These should always be kind of the same. I do at a nice 60 frames per second for streaming. Downscaling, I do no downscaling whatsoever. And what I was talking about for the audio, I like to control my audios individually, right? So I never use the desktop audio because or else things start getting mushy and bad, and you'll hear all the Discord sounds when people talk to me, or the YouTube video that I might open up so that I can share stuff. I prefer controlling stuff individually. You can go to advanced and like you can make stuff so that you can only hear it yourself. You can make it so that people hear it shared with others, or like if I want to hear myself talk, I can just put this into output and other stuff and I can hear myself now. Oh, I hate that. Turn it off. Turn it off. There we go. Awesome. So now, hopefully I didn't do it wrong and you guys can still hear me. If you can't hear me anymore, may God have mercy on my soul. Let's see if I broke it. Nope, I still remember how to do it. Awesome. But anyways, these are the advanced versions of everything. You can control if you wanted to go to the left, to the right, blah, 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 blah. In the scenes tab, this is where I have the alerts. So anytime someone does, I don't know, redeem nice Glock, right? And that's where
nice car.
This thing appears, and it does the redeem sound, all that stuff. I can hear it myself. I like to have it on the open source, so that way I can hear if it goes off. Because if it doesn't go off, then that way I know there's an issue, right? Besides that, text to speech, that's something I have to fix. Oh my God, I have to fix that. By the way, if anyone has been left behind or anyone is joining new and you did not see how to multi-stream or how to set up the chat, let me know. I'll do it once again. Yeah, I hid chat so that it doesn't, you can't even see it right here on OBS. Woo! Can we do a snake? Let's do a snake. Hold on, snaky. Yeah, the infinite snake. The infinite snake chat. Oh, that's, ugh, no, put it back. Put it back. But yes, this is where I have the, did not want to do that. This is the podcast thing. But yes, if you wanna know how I do the scene transition, that is right here. Scene transitions, you can have a cut, a fade, or you can add a stinger. Stinger is basically just your custom version, and it is the digital fade, this thing. The digital fade I made myself. It is this little animation, right? That animation. And I added a sound made on the FL Studio. And with those two things, I made that video. It's a little shortcut that changes from one screen to the other. The little digital effects. That's what I did, right? Oh, hold on. Natsia? What is Natsia talking about? She just sends me an audio and I don't know what she's talking about. Guess what I'm gonna eat? Natsia just comes into chat. What? Guess what I'm gonna eat? And she sends a picture of a gyudon. It's a big Japanese cuisine. Oh, I'm so jealous. Is there anything else we need to talk about? I think not, right? Should I do another revision on how to do the alert system and whatnot? I think not. I think I explained everything thoroughly. Unless there are like other questions. I mean, I could explain how the VTuber model works. I will do a little edited video uploaded on the YouTube channel with each segment explained, right? Like one of them is going to be how to set up the multi-stream. The other one is going to be how to set up chat. And the other one will be how to set up audio and all that stuff, right? Oh, right. Here, this, forgot. Before we go into VTubing stuff, this, very important, filters. This right here. These are the filters I use for my microphone. For starters, it has to be in this order. If they are not applied in this order, stuff will not work. It might break. So, the gain, you just add a gain, put it at 9 decibels. Noise suppression, this one, for good quality. For the noise gate, I like to keep 25 ms, 200 on the whole time. Release time, 150. And these are the close and open thresholds. That basically means no noise from the outside anytime someone opens the door, the air conditioner, a fan. This will suppress all those noises, right? So these are the thresholds I have found. You might have to test around and see which one of these work out for you. The 3-band equalizer. This is the best options I've figured out for myself. If you just want to pause the video, look at these and whatnot. If you're on YouTube, of course. These are the options. These are the the levels I have for each one of these. For the expander, you have different presets, but I keep it on expander. This is the ratio, threshold, attack, blah 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 blah. Compressor, your friend and ally for fixing the volume and compress noise and sounds and all that stuff. Once again, these are the options. Take a picture if you need to. And finally, the limiter. Threshold, I keep it at a minus 0.10 decibels and the release at 60. And that's basically it. That's what I do for my mic. As for the VTuber model, how I have it into OBS, it's basically a capture screen. For example, where are you? I can find it somewhere over the rainbow. Is it game capture? No, where is it? I swear I'm organized. I'm really good at organizing. Oh wait, is the VTuber model not showing? It should be showing. Oh no, it is showing. Zelax, for fuck's sake, it is showing. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. It's right here. It's a video game capture screen. Of course, with its own filters, so that the green screen, chroma key, color pad, these are all for different things. Like, if I do this one, it is different than this one. These are all used for like when I have to change colors and depending on my VTuber model. So these ones I don't touch. This is the one I use, the chroma key, right? I set up for these options because I'm very blue, and if I don't have, if I go into green, this shit starts happening. You guys start seeing, I don't know, this ghost mode, horror Zelax, horror Zelax. So I keep it at a nice 124. The smoothness as well, I can just disappear, and this is for like getting rid of that green screen outline, right? For me, I like to keep it at a 30, 140? No, 130. Where is it? Oh, there we go. 358 should suffice. And that way we get rid of those green outlines that appear around your model or PNG. This works for VTuber models and PNG. As for programs that I use for my VTuber model and whatnot, I use VMagic Mirror, this one right here. Ooh, jump scare. What this one is for my Vroid models, while I'm working on Wadudel, setting that up and whatnot, this is the one I've been using. This is how I control the keyboard setting if I'm like down here, over there. If I have tracking with the camera, which I don't right now, I only have it on lip sync. I can make the window transparent, right? Do this, or just keep it like that. But yeah, I like to keep it with the green screen, control it on OBS. Here's where I can do like the, if you have like a drawing pad and whatnot, you can have it right there. You can have the game pad. I think you can also have like a shadow in the background, wind as well, or outline for the BG transparent, but we're not gonna do that right now. Besides that, we also have light text. These are for the typing effects, right? If I type, like you can see the letters happening. Oh, someone's calling. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Anyways, as I was saying, sorry, I got a call. Yeah, this is for the typing effects. I like to keep it on light, so anytime I type something, it does that little light effect, or when I click as well. Doop doop. But besides that, I don't think I have anything else to talk about per se. Yeah, I think we're clear. VTuber model setting apart. That's pretty much everything I need to talk about with the tutorial series. It's not much of a complication thing to do. It's not that complicated. Let's go to let's go to our chatting screen for now. There we go. I did say it was going to be a short stream, mainly because there's not much I need to show unless it's like on the YouTube things. And since, of course, this is the first one of its kind on my channel, there's not going to be a lot of people asking questions and all that stuff. But in the future, if this kind of stream gets big and people want more Q&A stuff, then of course the streams will be longer. But as of right now, all I wanted to showcase was how I set up stuff, how stuff works on my channel and all that stuff. Oh, hold on, give me a second. Okay, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Terribly sorry. Had to go do something real quick. But anyways, yes. Yeah, it was quick. I'm sad that it's such a quick stream. It's not very long because I don't have many questions asked to me as of this moment. But that is basically how to set up most of the things that you guys need to know. But I will upload the edited version on the YouTube channel. That way you can get the shorter version. The shorter version of the short stream. Awesome, right? But yeah. If there are any other questions that anyone needs, or any suggestions that you guys might want me to, explain how to do this, or how to set up the VTuber model, or what programs to use for video editing and all that, I'll do it. I'll do it on Fridays. We can do these kinds of streams. Yeah, we can do any tutorial streams, any there's another kind of stream that I want to do, which is just gonna be like, let's body double. I don't know, name is a work in progress. Basically, if you have ADHD or any of the neurospiciness that needs body doubling to get work done, I'm gonna do those kinds of streams where we can just chat, listen to music, and get work done. Maybe, who knows, we can even do some progress stuff, like do a little progress bar, show what we've done, show our work, all those kinds of things. Who knows? Oh, hiccups. Besides that, like in about a few hours, we do have D&D with Can I stop getting hiccups? I'm not a fish. Let's see if that works. If it works, I'm gonna slap Cam on the backside of his head. Why, you ask? Because he always says this. He's always telling me, say you're not a fish and the hiccups will be gone. I know it's not his it's not his joke originally. I know that's from the internet and other people and whatnot, but still, he's the one that constantly says it to me. Oh my god, it worked. Go. Where's Cam when I need Cam? I need to slap him in the backside of the head. Yeah, that's basically it. I don't really have anything else planned for today's stream. We could do we could play something like in the meantime, but I don't know, man. It has been a long week. Yesterday was oof days. Yesterday I wasn't even going to stream. It was going to be yesterday I actually even canceled stream. I wasn't going to stream at all, but I just I grabbed my big boy pants and said, no, I will not stop today is not the day for this. I want to stream. It's a thing I enjoy doing. I will not let you stop me. So I streamed anyways. And we played some Kingdom Hearts. But besides that, yeah, there's so many projects I wanna work on, but there's so many things I need to do at the same time. Hey, it's Liam. Hey, Liam, how you doing? How you been? It's been a while. Been a while. I saw you last time over on when we were doing the Pokemon game. Yeah, a few minutes, I say minutes, but it's already been an hour. A few minutes ago, I was explaining how I do my multi-streaming, how I do the chat integration, all that awesome stuff. But some of those things I will be changing, so when that happens, I will re-explain the new process of doing it. It's okay. Yesterday was a bad day, but today is better. Yesterday I wasn't even going to stream, but at the end I did it. Your current level is 4. You're almost at level 5. Pretty good. I know there are some people who have like a big level. Like I don't know. What was Green's level? I don't remember what Green's level was last time. All you have to do is like Liam did right there. It's the exclamation point. Show level. That basically is how long you've been with me or how long you've been watching. The more you watch, the more you interact, the more your level goes up. Holy shit, Patman's level is 986. That is huge, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, Patman is one of the OG. Patman has been following since the start of the channel, kind of. Maybe like he started following actively like 1 month later. Oh, let's get nostalgic. Patman started following like I think like 1 month later after I started streaming, and ever since he was there. He's been chatting, doing stuff. So yeah, that explains the level system. And I didn't even like this is, and I think he'd even have more points if it weren't for the reason of I started using this point system like a year later after I started streaming. So yeah, I think Patman would have an even higher level than that if I had this from the very, very start. Oh, that I know, like there would be other people like Leafy Cricket. I remember Leafy Cricket. I don't forget my OG followers. Leafy Cricket was one of the ones that joined in when I started streaming Pikmin 2? I think it was Pikmin 2 when Leafy Cricket joined in. I'm an OG. Yeah, there you go. You're an OG. Original. The originals. The never forgets. Do we have any other announcements to make? Because if there's nothing, we might as well go raid out, say hello to our raiding friends, and you know, we'll wait until it's time for Cam and Jelly stream, where we will be doing some D&D. It should be in a few hours. And no, I wasn't going to stream all the way until there, unless, like, of course, I was just flooded with questions and the thing would be delayed all the way to the D&D stream. But I already knew this was going to be a short stream because multi-streaming isn't that complicated to do. It's a very short thing to do, don't worry. I know, and I'm not saying like it's it's easy to do, you guys just don't know how to do it. No, it's very easy to implement. Anyone can do it with the right explanation, the right video tutorials and whatnot. You guys can do it too. And with what I explained today, you guys know how to do it now. You should know. If not, well, there is the Discord server. Just ping me on Discord and I will answer. Any other questions, like from whatever I have explained today, if there's any other questions and you're like, oh, this broke, it's not working, how can I fix? Well, just ping me on Discord. I'll definitely help you fix it out to the best of my capabilities, because I know what I know. I'm no genius, I do the best that I can, basically. That's about it. But yeah, you know what? Let's go. I think I know who we're gonna raid out to. Hold on, give me 1 second. I know who we're going to raid out. Oh, how about Azure Guardian? He's playing Heart Gold Soul Silver. Why not? Sounds fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a good place to be. Give me 1 second. For those of you who are on the YouTube channel and want to join in on the raid and say hello to Azure Guardian, this is the channel. Okay, they're gonna be playing that. As for me, I won't be streaming until probably Monday when I upload this new schedule. This schedule right over here. I will upload that on Monday or Sunday night. Not sure, but if you don't want to miss anything, well, consider liking the video on YouTube or following me on Twitch, because that way you get notified when I do anything new, right? So let's go to our outro screen, say our bye-byes, and we will raid out. So outro screen, please. See a little animation right there? See that? See that? But anyways, yes, today we explained quite a lot. We talked about how to do the multi-streaming. We talked about how to implement the chat. We also talked about how the Streamlabs work, how to do the redeems, the commands, the bots, all of those lovely things. Maybe next time we can talk about how to set up a Seribot, which is very easy. It's a bot that like protects your stream from spammers and all that stuff. But yeah, I do believe that is going to be it for today. So thank you all for tuning in. Even if it's a post stream, remember to check out our socials down below. You can check out Natsuya's Instagram and Twitter account for drawings and animations that she does over there. You can check out any of my channels for future streams, funny video edits, songs that I compose, or songs that I edit. Yes, I know it was a very short stream today, but there will be more amazing streams next week for more stuff to do. But besides that, I do believe that's going to be it. So let's go raid our friend Azure Guardian. So if you can stick around or want to join in, the link is right there for YouTube people. For you on Twitch, you will be yoinked over to the raid. So anyways, the raid commences in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, I'll see you next week, or maybe in someone else's streams like Cam's in a few hours. So for now, bye bye, ciao, and sayonara. See you next time.